Hello and good evening. This is Alice Nganga, Diamond Consultant, calling from Dallas, Texas. I'm super excited to be part of this Conversations on Success here tonight on Sunday, June the 2nd. And it's really a privilege to be here. For those who are watching, you are connected with Facebook. We are having challenges with Facebook. So if you are able to share this on Facebook, please go ahead and do. And as soon as possible, as the Facebook is connected, we'll be going live on Facebook as well. But feel free to go ahead and share this on Facebook. I am again excited to be a part of these Conversations on Success. I have been in Organo for the last 9 years, and before Organo, I used to work as an accountant, and I'm so excited to have had the privilege of somebody inviting me and sharing this opportunity with us. My husband and I have enjoyed learning and growing in Organo, and learning from the from giants, people who have been seasoned in this industry for a while. So we have had that privilege. And tonight, we're going to be talking about being consistent in building your customer base and how it impacts your entire business, the importance of a customer. And with me tonight is going to be one dynamic lady. She's coming from Africa, all the way across the waters in Africa. Her name is Cecilia Rimba. She's one of our very seasoned sapphire consultants who, after being in Organo for a little bit, has built a strong business and requalified sapphire month to month to month. So we will have the privilege to hear about how she is building a strong customer base and building a strong business in a continent where probably even when we were going there, we were thinking, are we going to be able to spread this Organo into Africa? And she has built a solid business. For me here tonight, I want to say that I'm so excited about building a customer base myself. And the power of being able to build that customer base and be able to develop star achievers and to develop a big team that embraces the power of having a customer. So I'm going to step aside so that you can get to meet Lady Cecilia Rimba, Sapphire Consultant from Africa. She's actually in Kenya. And over in Kenya, it's like 4 a.m. over there, so she woke up to be a part of this. So Cecilia, please say hello and tell us why you love Organo.
Thank you so much, my Diamond Alice Nganga. As you have heard, yes, my name is Cecilia Rimba. Zooming in from Kenya. I'm very excited to be on this call. And I came to know about Organo because of my husband's condition. That is 4.5 years ago. And I came to love the product so much. I'll share the testimony as we continue. But I'm excited and I'm looking forward to talking about building customer base, because that's actually the base of my business. And I love Organo because Organo's products work. So people come back all the time. Thank you, my Diamond.
Thank you, Cecilia. You and I have a lot in common. And one of the things that I love about you and I is because we fell in love with Organo because of the product, the power of the product of Organo. The fact that we have a simple product, coffee, tea, hot cocos, and the growing line of products. And I know I fell in love with the product because after consuming it for a couple of days, there was no question that there was something unique about coffee. And even though I was more of a tea drinker, I found myself going to that cup of latte and enjoying the latte day after day after day. And it did not take long that I forgot that I was a tea drinker, and I became lattelicious. I started falling in love with the product and started now using it with my kids. And it's amazing how my son, who had allergies, and he had allergies since he was a baby. By the time we were introduced to Organo, he was like 6 years of age, and started taking the hot cocoa, and we noticed the allergies were gone. And it's 9 years he hasn't taken allergy medication. I'm so excited. And I thought, wow, there's so many people out there that I would love to share this product with. So now it's your turn, Lady Cecilia. Tell us, what is it with this product? What happened with you? Because, and if you can tell us also a little bit about what you did before Organo, because you are not always in network marketing. There's something else you are doing. Please, can you share with us?
Thank you. Thank you, my diamond. I was a banker for 16 years. I decided to go back to college and pursued interior design. I'm an interior designer. I opened my company and I ran it for 22 years until I found Organo. 2 years into Organo, I decided to go full-time. So I'm doing Organo full-time and I love it. When I was introduced to Organo, I didn't believe that coffee actually could do magic in our lives. A very good friend of mine who is a Ruby consultant in this business, Mrs. Elizabeth Idua, called me and told me to try Organo's black coffee. And that time, my husband had come out of hospital. He was admitted for 9 days, and his sugar levels were really not stable. They would go up and down, and she told me, try this black coffee. And actually, she pursued me to try. I was reluctant. And I remember trying, giving him the coffee, and he loved it so much. And then within 4 days, by the way, when he came out of hospital, he had lost his sight. And within 4 days, his sight started coming back. I got so excited. We were so excited, and it continued. And within 2 weeks, it completely came back the way it was before. And we have never looked back since then. His sugar levels balanced. He came out of so many conditions he had, like legs, swollen legs, overweight, so many other things. And, you know, he has never had a problem before. As for me, I had swollen joints, pain. I had a constant headache because I would work overtime. Most of the time I would work almost 18 hours when I have, you know, I have to finish a job and I have to work and work. So I had constant headache. When I tried our cafe latte, within 1 week, I was hooked into it. Still I am today. I love cafe latte. And all the pain I had went, the headache went, and I've enjoyed the products since. For the last 4.5 years, I've never been to see a doctor. So I am hooked to these products. I share my testimony everywhere because it's completely changed my mind, my life. And also I had a son who had allergies. He would nosebleed now and then for many, many years. And he just took the hot chocolate without even intending to get any results. He just loved hot chocolate and the condition went. So you can see how excited it has been in my family. And that's what we take every day. And I share this so that I get more customers. I want to help so many people with these products. That's what I do. Very, very excited about it.
Wow. Thank you so much, Cecilia. I know myself, I love the Organo product, but I know you love it, love it, love it. And what I have noticed is, as you have built your customer base, I noticed that you have developed a lot of star achievers. It's like, not only are you a star achiever, I don't know, like 54 star achievers? Are you on 54 stars, right?
57 stars.
57 stars. 57 stars in Kenya. And not only have you done it that, but you have also developed star achievers. So definitely you're building a strong customer base, but you're also duplicating it into your team. Let me ask you, how do you get these customers? And I know you have shared these testimonials, but how do you build a strong customer base? And how do you support your customer base? If you can share, coming from Africa, I know I grew up in Kenya, and I know how it can be when it comes to pay. Buying one box of coffee for $30, that could be some people's 1/3 of their paycheck. How do you build a strong customer base and be able to develop star achievers in Kenya?
Thank you, Madam. I think they say what you focus on grows. It's very easy. I teach the people who join my business, I teach them how to make money. I have students who are 18 years, from 18 years to 82 years. I have an 82-year-old lady in my business, 70-something years, and there are many. So people come in for different reasons. Let's say for young people, they want to build customer base because they need the money. Some of them are students, they need their own pocket money. So I show them how to make money out of selling, and in the process, they make stars. Because you only need 450 points. And if you can buy between 6 and 10 boxes every week and sell them, and the next week you come and buy, definitely you make a star before the end of the month. I also show my ladies, the elder people who need help. They need help. So they buy between 1 and 3 boxes per month. And of course they buy for their friends, for their neighbors, for their children. And that is how they make stars. What I like most is because these different categories, they all have different reasons why they need to share. The elderly ladies, it's health, and the younger people, it's because of money. In my country, when you are a graduate and you're looking for a job, let's say in a bank, the maximum they can pay you is $250. So if you can make, that is per month, if you can make $300 in a month and above, they make between 30 and 40, sometimes between 30 and 50, it depends with the month. Like the month of December, during April holidays, they make more money because there are more customers and many people. The weather changes. When it is cold, the coffee goes even faster. So we capitalize on that. We recognize them every week. We recognize star achievers in our teams, and that encourages the new people to start doing their stars. So there are different reasons. If you're going to look for a job and you are a graduate, and the maximum they'll pay you is $250, if you can make that within 2 weeks, anybody would go for that. So we are trying to teach them to be independent, to start their own businesses. The network marketing business is the best for them because they have time. They can pursue their masters or what else they want to do, and at the same time, they're making money.
Wow, thank you so much. I know when you're mentioning that you have university students who are making $250 monthly, that may not sound like a lot of money here in USA, but like you have mentioned, $250 is about 25,000 Kenya shillings. That's a lot of money. And you're teaching them to not make 25,000, you're teaching them to make 30,000, which is like $300, 50,000, which is about $500. And I just applaud you for what you're doing. And to tell you the truth, there's so many people who when they hear about the fact that you can actually make that kind of money in Africa through mentorship of somebody who has already done it. They want to be part of this company, and they want to be part of the organ. And the fact that we are dealing with a product here that you don't have to introduce, and the genius of what this company has done to infuse the king of herbs into our products, such that the product sells itself, it is amazing. Now, let's talk about the script. Let's talk about the retail script, because I know this is one of the tools that is in our 4 steps to success. It's in the system of Organo. And you have taken it and you have used it. For me, I love the retail script, because when I became part of Organo, and at first it did not make sense. I was trying to think, how do I ask for help, and are the people going to respond to this? But I remember making a decision that if I'm going to be successful in this, I'm going to use everything that has been put for me, in place for me, and use it to build my business. Now, you have also taken this retail script and ran with it. And tell us, what are you doing with it? What is this big deal about the retail script?
It is so exciting. Thank you, my diamond. The best thing about Organo is the system. When you have the system, like, let's say people, or elderly people like ourselves, we are just learning how to use technology. But imagine you starting a company, you've done other companies, you've done so many things to make your company stand. But here you join a company where everything is laid down. The packaging is beautiful. The coffee works, the hot chocolate, the teas, and then you have the script to help you do it. So it is so easy for me. I find it very easy, because in Africa, everywhere you go, people offer you tea. It's a normal thing. You enter the house and people are like, can I get you a cup of coffee? So it's so easy to ask somebody, do you take your coffee black or with cream? And many people will tell you cream, because they seem to love milk here. So when you're sharing your coffee and you using the script as natural as possible, you don't have to read it. I tell distributors, practice to share, to ask the questions. How do you take your coffee, with the milk or without looking at the paper? So the more you practice to share that, how do you take your coffee? Do you or anyone you know drink tea or coffee? It should come naturally, just as you are sharing in a hotel or in a home, or in an, you're just queuing to do something in the bank. It's very, very easy. So that's what I do. Like, I like even visiting new neighbors. If I know there is a new neighbor, I'll welcome them to my place, or like go and visit them. And they will offer you a cup of tea. They'll ask you, should I, do you like with tea, or do you like with milk? Or then I'd ask them, no, just, boil water, just hot water for me. And when they bring their water on the table, I remove my coffee. And I ask them, can we share this? This is what I take. Even if you don't share, you just say, this is what I take. They will want to share that with you. And then you can ask them, you want the one with milk or without? And you begin a conversation and you become friends. And that is how you'll explain what the coffee, what the benefits they can get from our coffee. And I find it easier in Africa, because everywhere you go, people have time for you, and they are willing to share, and they are offering you drinks. So you just show them which kind of a drink you use. That is how I make customers. And I sample a lot.
Wow, thank you so much. I know another thing that has helped in building the customer base is being able to use the referrals, asking people to refer you, and give you people, names of people who would appreciate this product. So talking about referrals, how have you used the referral system to actually get the customer base, to expand your customer base?
Thank you, my diamond. Every customer I have, once they are hooked to the products, they love the products, the next thing I ask is, who do you know who would really benefit from these products? And of course, they have so many people. They can give you between 2 to 5 customers. Try this, she's my friend, I know she's not well, she's down, she has no energy, and we capitalize more with elderly people to really help them sleep better when they use our hot chocolate and mocha. And we also now try to explain to them different detox, how Ganoderma can detox your system. And of course, they will refer you to so many of their friends who are not feeling well. Some are just home, they're not doing anything. So you take your time to go and visit them, explain the products. Don't bombard them with so many products. You start with 1 or 2, particularly our teas. They are very good, and the hot chocolate. It depends with how somebody is feeling. Then you can recommend 1 or 2 boxes. And of course, after that, you can get another one, and then you are referred to another one. Sometimes you don't even have time to visit many of them. But for young people, of course, it's easy for them to just get their own customers. But for elderly, it is so different. They would rather you go with them. They would rather refer you and send you there. And of course, the most important thing is to be friends with people. You must show them that you care, and you're sharing just a cup of coffee, which will make them feel better. And they look forward to helping their friends. It's easy that way.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Visiting people, getting referrals. So the follow-up, surely, even after you get the referrals, following up and making sure that you get that product to that potential customer is key over here. Now, I'm going to go to something that I really appreciated. And when it came to building the customer base, I actually took the step to make a point to do it. It is the retail script where you ask for help. You say, hi, like you call, hi, Mary. It's on the step number 2, where you say, use the retail script. We learn the 4 questions, and then we use the retail script. And you say, call Mary, hi, Mary, I need your help. I just started my own coffee business. I know in Kenya, we have done that retail script. We have done even share-a-thons. We set goals of how many boxes we want to sell using the script. And we have some of the champions of retail script are in your team. And how are you doing it for a brand new person? If I'm brand new and I'm joining your team and I want to make money right away, how is it working, that retail script for asking for help, and why is it important? You know, for me, I found it so really key, even though at first it didn't look like valuable. But when I picked up the call and asked people to help me, I was so surprised that people were willing to help me to start off my business by buying 1, 2, or 3 boxes from me. As a matter of fact, the first time I used the retail script, as much as I didn't want to use it, when I started using it, within 20 minutes, I sold 30 boxes. And I knew for a fact that this thing was awesome. I knew, you know, it was such a brilliant idea for it to be on the 4-step system. I have used it myself to build a customer base. Even right now, as we are launching the BU, I'm using the script. I'm asking people, hey, come send me some few people so that I can put this product on their face. And that's how I'm expanding my customer base here with BU, for asking for help. Ask for help. That for the coffees and teas. What are you doing with this retail script?
Thank you, madam. The first time I used the script, it was the biggest challenge for me to ask people that I need their help, I thought it was really not so good for me. And that's one of the challenges I got in my business. And when I started using it, I realized that, somebody had done a lot of research to put such a script together, because the minute you say, I need your help, particularly in Africa, everybody wants to help. So I need your help, Mary, and then you say, I've started my business, or I'm really launching my business. All I'm trying to, we are competing, we are in a Sheraton thing, and we are trying to sell as many boxes as possible. Would you help me? I need your help. And of course, it is so easy for them to want to help you. So in our team, I love it when Diamond starts the Sheraton, because everybody wants to compete. We have one champion who, when she hears of the Sheraton, Jennifer, she will run with it. She will even pass me by selling, she can sell up to 20, 30 boxes in a day. So we all get excited because it's a competition. We want to win. And when we meet in the meetings, we are sharing in the groups, in the WhatsApp, you see somebody is running with it. You also you don't want to lag behind, particularly when you're a leader. You must do it. Whether you like the script or not, you end up loving it, because every time you use it, you sell. So referrals are very good, because you can't call the same people every day. So when you have a customer or you have a distributor who is not really willing to go out and share, it's good to have their name list and help them also to see how they can get or they can sell through their name list. So what I usually do with a new person is I sit down with them. I tell them to write names, write like 10 names here, and let's sell your coffee even before they get the coffee. And then you call the person, you show them tell the storybook in the training books from Ogano, which is in their pack, and you share, and they sell. And the minute they sell, it is so exciting. They will never stop selling. So every week we compare, how many did you sell? We like sharing that in our trainings. How many boxes have you sold this week? And then you share, you buy, you share, and that is how we end up making stars. I have so many stars in my team. Some are over 40 stars, and others are just starting 2, 3 stars. So when somebody joins our business, we show them how to make money, how to get customers, how to get referrals, and you keep on building. And they realize there is money, their business is growing. Before they start earning from the team they are building, they already have money in their pocket. We call it the now money. It's very exciting. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Isn't it awesome that in Ogano we can build a customer base and make money in the customer base, but we also build a team? I love that. I love that we can build a customer base and we can build a team. And when building a customer base, it's your own effort. This one, no one, once you learn the skill of getting a customer, no one can take that away from you. And then you build that customer, you develop that customer, you take care of that customer, and just keep expanding your customer base. I love it, because when I can get a brand new person to come on board, and I can get that person to learn how to build a customer base such that they are supporting their own customer, even if that person is not able to build a team, to develop a team, they will still make money. And that's why I love the customer base. It's so powerful. But when it comes to duplication, can you imagine having that customer, having that distributor who has a strong customer base, and now showing that person to now start building a team, and they duplicate themselves? Now we have a strong distributor who is already making money, teaching other people how to make money. And that's, I just love that consistency of having a strong customer base. And the star achievers, being a star achiever and developing star achievers. And that's why, Cecilia Rimba, I just love what you're doing. But you're not just building a customer base, you're already mastered building a customer base, but also now duplicating yourself. So, and in the process of duplicating yourself, winning getaway trips, developing a fleet of VIPs, platinums, you even have sapphires in your team. But now what I want to get to is financially, because you are retired. You are a retired banker. You retired from your interior decorating. How is this doing for you financially, building your organo business?
Thank you, Madam. I think Organo is the best company to be in, particularly when it comes to financial freedom. What I like about the now money is because you'll always have money. And then when you build the business, because the same people who are your customers are the same people who will turn out to be your distributors. They will join the business so that they can buy their coffee cheaper, wholesale, or they want to build the business. Many people come in just to drink the coffee. Then they realize, you show them, of course, you tell them, if you want to buy your coffee wholesale, this is the way to do it. But you have to have an auto-ship of maybe minimum three boxes. Then in the wrong land, they find their friends who would want to buy coffee from them. So they join the business fully with a promotional pack. So once you show them how to earn the now money, and then you show them that the company will pay them, particularly when they bring in a gold pack, it gets very excited that you can be paid for efforts of somebody else. You just talked to them, they join the business, and the company recognizes that you have done something. That's why it is so, the Organo is so different. The thank you money, even the people who are not looking for money, once they realize that, oh, you mean I bring a friend? They enter with a gold pack, because the whole family wants to consume the coffee. And then the company will pay me over $100. That alone is very exciting for many people. So they end up building a very big business. They came in like me. I came in for health purposes. And then I end up building the business. So what we really need to show them is the bigger picture. Once they love the coffee, they have benefited from them, they have a testimony, they have other people, they are touching their lives. Now you can show them the bigger picture and try to persuade them to come for trainings, because trainings are everything. When many people come to the training just to see what happens there, but they end up changing from joining with bronze to silver or to gold just because they have seen the bigger picture. So financially, in Organo, all you need to do is share the coffee, talk to people, put people in your system. I love that because on 21st, we all look forward to being paid for all the work you have done. And you share that also in the meetings. How many people were paid this week? Today is 20th, it is 21st, how many people received? You start receiving, even if it's $10, $20, $100, and it continues. So you calculate the money you have sold the coffee, and the money the company has paid you in dollars, and you realize that actually financially you can be stable. You'll have enough for petrol, enough to entertain your friends. You really don't have to ask for money unless you want to. I also love working with Organo because of lifestyle. I I have driven all types of cars, but I bought myself a car with the $400 we received from Organo. I'm able to buy myself a newer car. And when many people hear that at my age that I can buy a car, they get so excited, and everybody's like, I would want that. And of course I encourage them, because what one person can do, the other one can do even better. So I love it, helping my success team look up to doing better than me, surpassing me, and earning even more money than I am. I like the stability in our income. Every month we are paid, every week we are paid when the team is growing. And for me, it's a legacy. This business, I was building it for health purposes. Now I'm building it for my children and for my grandchildren. And that's what I love so much about the stability in Organo. Thank you, Diamond.
Wow, thank you so much. This is amazing. Just listening to you, knowing that you're talking from your heart, and as you're mentioning and as you're speaking, I've already met a lot of the people that you're working with. I've met your 82-year-old star achiever. You do have a lady who is 82-year-old who is a star achiever, and it's just amazing to see what you're doing. And the excitement that you bring to the entire OG nation over in Kenya and spreading over to Africa. I know you do have some goals. You have goals, customer base of customers or a team, and there's a lot of people who are drawing energy from you when they see what you're doing. You inspire so many. So this year, I don't know whether you would be willing to share. What is your customer goal or your team goal? What do you aspire to accomplish this year?
Thank you. I have over 40 customers. I want to double that before December through referrals. So, and I'm teaching my team that if you have 10 customers, try to double them. If you have if you have, like, let's say 5 people who are next to me, the first level, you should double that. So I'm working on getting very many new legs. I have one side of my leg, I want to put like 10 new legs, and I want to double my customers to about 80 to 100 by the end of this year. And I'm working through referrals from my customers. If one customer can get you 2 to 3 or maybe 5 customers, and you manage to talk to them, maybe 2 of them will become permanent. So if you have 40, it's very easy to go to 80, 90, even up to 100 by the end of the year.
Wow, I love the way when you're talking about customers, it's coming from your heart. And I love customers. If I don't know, I love this company because of the power of a customer. The fact that I can purchase a product at member's price and sell it at a retail and keep the profit, and also be able to duplicate to the team. It is simply amazing, amazing. Cecilia, if you are going to do this Organo again, what would you, is there anything that you would do different? I know there's some, personally, I know there's some things I would do different. My belief level, I didn't believe fast, so I was kind of slow, had a slow start, and I should have believed faster. I should have exposed massively to a lot of people at once. I should not have, I should have invited a lot of people at the same time, because I had access to these people. So I don't know whether there's something you would have loved to do different.
Yes, my Diamond. When I started Organo, I had challenges following the system. I thought maybe this is for US, for Mexico, for other places. But for me, I thought I could do it differently. So I wasted almost over 1 year trying to do it my way. But when I started following the system, I realized that is the way it is supposed to be done. So those are the challenges I faced. But now, if I were to start it again, I would go full blast. Of course, I'm doing it and doing that now. I will not waste any time. I would follow the system from the word go. I advise new people or people who are already distributors and their businesses are not doing so well to follow the system. Just follow the organo system. It might sound boring doing the same thing every day, but that's when things work. So if I were to start it again, I would follow the system from the first day. And I think by now I should be emerald, diamond, if I had followed the system. So there are so many challenges we face in organo, but my biggest challenge was not following the system. And then the next challenge was expecting everybody I talked to, particularly my family, my best friends, to join my business. It was a shock to me that they haven't seen what I have seen. So I was like, you mean they can't see it? You mean they will not drink my coffee? You mean they don't like it? Not that the coffee is not good, but you have to know that it's not everybody who will come and do network marketing. So I started accepting that, and that is when I moved forward. Those are some of the challenges. So if you're going through some of these challenges, just remember why you are in organo and why you are doing this and why you'll continue doing it. Because for me, organo is everything. I love doing that. I love sharing. I love changing people's lives. I love the way I feel. I feel so good. I'm in my late 60s. I feel almost 30 years younger. I have all the energy I need. I can concentrate. I do so many things. Self-development is very good, very, very important in this business. Reading books or even listening to speakers, very, very important. So that's what you need in life. At my age, I would be in the house, maybe just visiting neighbors and doing nothing. But now I have something special to share with them. So every person I meet, I have a reason to smile at them and offer them something which will help them, it be financially or health-wise. Thank you, my diamond.
Wow. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Cecilia. You know what? There's something you said earlier about recognition. And you talked about how you recognize star achievers and how you recognize people who are doing well in your team. And I want to just applaud that because in Organo, we have the philosophy of unity, loyalty, and edification. And that's just something that I have so embraced, especially when it comes to recognition, just edification, recognizing the little things that people do. It has, and I know you have used that and you used it, applauding, clapping for somebody who just sponsored one person, if it's a bronze, yay, congratulations. You sold 3 boxes, yay, congratulations. Isn't that awesome that it is part of our philosophy, edifying one another, recognizing the small steps. And so I just wanted to acknowledge that and applaud it because I have seen what you have done and sharing, making sure that, hey, we just got somebody who became a star achiever. Let's recognize that. How you do that, I don't, you go back, you check and you're following it. It just speaks loud of the person you are to want to edify everyone in your team. And I don't know whether there's something you would like to mention more on that part of the recognition and edification.
Yes, madam. Well, I think the most important thing when people come to this business, they have no confidence. Many of them don't believe they can sell. But when they come and you show them the script and they sell 2, 3, 4 boxes, 10 boxes, and you go through with them, and then you come and recognize them in front of the training and show them that they did something, that one lifts somebody's spirit. And it all starts with being friends with them. You have to be friendly to them. You have to listen to their, the complications they have, because many people don't believe they can do it. But the minute you show them they can do it, and then the whole training claps for them because they did it, and you're the one who knows how they did it, they start changing and they start wanting to do more. So why we do that, why we recognize them, is to help them to come from where they were so that they can see they can do even much more than they thought they could do. And I have seen people change, people who came in the business timid, not so sure of what they can do, becoming brighter, because also of using the products. Products change people, and sharing and the confidence they will get, and they start believing themselves, and that is how they can go very far. So we are proud people who have started their one step more than those who are doing their 30s and 40s. We really applaud them, because to start one step is a very big step. The first, second, third, and then now they continue. So I would advise every leader, don't recognize only the people who are doing so well up there. Start from down, because once they know they can do it, now they follow the system and they feel part of the star achievers, and they continue doing it every month. But you have to work with them the first few months, reminding them how many boxes have you bought, how many points do you have still to go, and you show them how they can get more points before the end of the month. You work with them until they are sure of themselves. Yes.
Wow, thank you so much, Lady Cecilia. Now I know we're almost coming to the end of this Conversations on Success, and maybe there is a message that you would have for the listeners, people who are watching. We have people who are watching us live. What message would you have for them? And before, as you're preparing the message for our listeners, I want to also applaud you for allowing yourself to learn. I know this Zoom thing is not the easiest one, but you and I, we have learned together how to use this, and you're doing these trainings almost every day of the week, training your team on Zoom. And even as you have team in South Africa, you have team in Kenya, you have team in places that are not close to you, and you are able to reach them. You even have team in UK. You're able to reach them with Zoom. And you mentioned your age, and maybe there's some people who are your age mates who this will be scary, but I just want to applaud you for what you're doing, for allowing yourself to learn, and even that which other people are scared. You have, when you talk about training and personal development and allowing yourself to learn, you have done it. What is your message as we end up this call?
Thank you. I would suggest, I would recommend everybody to take their life seriously, to leave a mark in this life, and to know that you can live for many, many, many years. So what do you want to leave behind? How would you want to be remembered maybe after you've gone 100 years, positively or negatively? And age does not matter. That's what I have seen. And I want to thank my Diamond Alice for standing with me, encouraging me. I remember the first time you told me we can do Zoom together. I was like, what? I did not even know how to log in. And then I remembered I've come from so far. I didn't even know how to put somebody in the system. And I learned that technology, you know, for elderly people, we fear the laptops and the computers. I didn't know I could do that. Then I realized you just need to encourage yourself. And with a mentor like you, I have done so much. So what I would suggest to many people is choose your mentor, walk with them, tell them your fears. They will hold your hand. They will walk with you. They will encourage you. And in the process, you will learn so much. And you should do the same for other people. I think I'm able to pick people. I call it Team Kenya. We work together as Team Kenya, all of us. I'm able to work with everybody who is not in my team or in my team because of what I see Diamond Alice doing. You work with all of us and you encourage all of us. And that I have learned not to choose, not to look who I'm going to benefit from. The most important thing is Organo should be known all over the world. And then I'll repeat what I say, that what you focus on expands, it grows. When we started Zooming, doing the Zoom, I didn't know that I'll have so many people all over Africa joining my team. As we speak, I see many of my legs all over Africa. Now I can see them in my mind. And I think that is why we are expanding all over Africa and all over Europe. So this is an awesome opportunity for you to change people's lives. So when you look at Organo, look at it like an opportunity for you to change somebody's mind, to change somebody's life. And that way you will go far. It's not about money. It's about changing somebody. Money is good. Money is very good. But changing somebody's life, to start believing in themselves, to feeling better, I think that is a better gift than anything else I can think of. Be friendly to everybody. Friends keep coming back to you. So be nice to people. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. I want to reiterate that what you have said about building relationships, and we are one team. We are one big team with one big dream. And tonight we've been talking about consistency in building your customer base and how it impacts your entire business. And we've had Cecilia Rimba, Sapphire Consultant from Kenya. And so she woke up at 4 a.m. to be a part of this. My name is Alice Nganga, Diamond Consultant, calling from Dallas, Texas. It is a great honor to be a part of this Conversations on Success. I want to thank the entire Organo leadership, the our CEO and founder, our chairman, all the entire team and support team for making it possible for us to be a part of this. It's a great honor. It is indeed a privilege to be a part of this, and I'm so thankful that you found us to be able to share our stories. I've grown with Organo. I can say I was a baby when I joined Organo. Now I think I'm a grown person, can be able to also duplicate what I have learned. And it's so much that I have learned. My family is so thankful that we are part of this. It's because of this that I can see my children growing to also embrace business and to embrace Organo, and with so much respect for what my husband and I do, being a part of this. So thank you so much. Again, we'll welcome you to the next week, Conversations on Success. And I'm so excited about the getaway, that all those people, congratulations if you you finished and were able to qualify for the getaway. Congratulations. And it's so amazing what our company has done, because we have now 5 destinations to go to. Thank you so much, Organo. God bless you, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.